Hi guys, just a quick video about non-WibWob settings and what people should be playing on if you consider yourself fairly good at the game or a good tactician. These are the general unspoken rules which a lot of people use. It was kind of created on forum posts about obviously the understanding of the match engine and how it can be exploited. Like certainly with a lot of tactics that only used one or two central defenders and everyone else was like centralized. All your other players were centralised, so you was getting tactics like 2-6-1 and 2-6-2 and 2-7-1 and things like that. So the basic rules which were put into place were basically no wibbombing in any player on your team, including the goalkeeper. With some of the update packs with the goalkeeper, what is worth checking is if you go to the wibble without ball screens, as soon as you use these screens on any player, it automatically fattens the arrow. So I've used it on Hargreaves. If I take him off now, he should go back to normal. See, it's the same with the goalkeeper. You'll notice he'd have a thicker line around his circle if he is doing that. So we go back on there. It's a bit thicker. Obviously he's in green, so it's a bit tougher to see, but it's always worth checking. When the screen's blown up on a higher res, you can see it, but I'm just playing the base game. But anyway, what are the rules we kind of use? So you're using tactics which are always minimum 3 at the back. So it can be 3 in any way, including sweepers. It could be a back 3. It could be this. 2 fullbacks and a centre back. 3 along the back, or 4 along the back, or 4 or 5 along the back. But it always minimum 3, so like that. In your team you have to at least play 2 wide players, so that could be anywhere on the pitch. They can be forward rights or forward lefts, they can be fullbacks, or you can play tactics where you're 2 down one side, like this. So it does leave opportunities to try funky stuff out if you want to lopside it or be more right-sided heavy or left-sided heavy for non-wibbob. So those are the basic rules to start off with. Obviously as well, check the goalkeeper. Yeah, that's about it. They're the rules we play on. Everything's unwibbobbed. There's no restrictions on team or player settings. There's no restrictions on arrows either. You can even move the arrows in if you want to centralise, but usually most of the wide players are going to be better off actually being used as wide players. So unless you're buying specialised players that can cut in, like a Thiam or something, like you could have him cutting into midfield from a wide spot, I suppose. That still counts. There is no rule against arrows. If you want everyone going in, it's just as long as you have 2 wide players. They're the rules you've got to play to. Why do we play the game like that? Because obviously, just from tactics testing, a lot of tactics which were topside heavy, like things like this. I've even seen tactics like this which are really OP. It just completely smashes the match engine to bits, even with weaker teams a lot of the time. So it's kind of why we put rules into place in regards to the tactics. So it's because a lot of people are doing competitive online play at the moment, or doing videos against AI on harder difficulty levels, I suppose, is one way of looking at it, playing non-wibwob against AI wibwob, which is extremely hard to do. So people kind of always kept these rules, so it's always 3 at the back and 2 wide, and obviously check the thickness of the circles, because some of the preset tactics you may be using on the update packs or even the original game, sometimes certain players are wibwobbed in the tactic, and as I said before, you'll know that on the interface. Because if you're playing someone online and you see a big thick arrow, a big thick line around one of their players, and they're saying they're not playing wibwob, then you know that they're lying. So yeah, that's one thing I will say. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.